أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. My dear brothers and sisters, Masjid al-Salam and beyond, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, we'll continue with the stories of change, examples of change from Al-Quran. And we finished with Surah Yusuf. And we saw the change of Sayyidina Yaqub alayhi salam. We saw the change of Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam. We saw the change of the brothers of Yusuf alayhi salam and Yaqub, the sons of Yaqub alayhi salam. Today we are with another example of change. The three Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Ka'b ibn Malik, Hilal ibn Umayyah, and Murara ibn al-Rabi'. Those three Sahaba, they were not regular Sahaba, they were senior Sahaba. And they were known to be among those who are around Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam all the time. And when Ghazwat al-Usra, the hardship, battle of hardship, or Tabuk. Tabuk is a place between Medina and the Sham, where the Romans were there, and along with some of the Arab tribes on the borders of Arabian Peninsula, trying to attack Medina and eradicate Islam when it started posing some danger. So Rasulullah ﷺ said, we are not going to wait, we are going to move there. And that was around May, June, when the fruits are, it is hot, desert of Arabia, and that distance is not good place to travel at that time. And it's hard, means the harvest is not reaped yet. So people are in hardship financially, physically, the atmosphere, the climate, and everything. So at that time, Rasulullah said, we move. So everybody is like, that was a test. So the hypocrites came and started making excuses. And the Arab and the Bedouins, of course, they are not going to join that. There is no clear benefit, and it is all hardship. So those who will go is actually those who have faith. And of course, stories of support and help, like Abdurrahman ibn Auf, Uthman ibn Affan, all of those, mashallah, shined at that time. And the Munafiqeen also showed their true face, and they started giving excuses. Rasulullah accept their excuse and left them to Allah Azza wa Jal. Then he moved, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said, whoever have a ride and money and gear, let them join. Some people joined on a camel, some people joined, 3 people on a camel, on horses, they share, on mules, donkeys, some walking, alternating with others and so on. It's screeching hot and all of that. So only the hypocrites in Medina. All the people, of course, and women and children and people who are sick, people who excused, are in Medina. And whoever Rasulullah assigned to take care of the people in Medina in his absence. So Ka'b ibn Malik is narrating that hadith, which will take inshallah a few days to comment on it. And he said that at that time I was young, I was healthy, I had abundance. It's not like I was among those who did not have money. I had 2 rides, not 1. So physically I'm okay, better than okay actually. Financially better than okay. Emotionally better than okay. Stable, everything cool, nice. Then, I look around me, the shade, the family, the wife, everything is nice and all of that. Then I said, I have a ride that is good, and I can catch up with Rasulullah when he is on the outskirts of Medina. Then Rasulullah wait outskirts of Medina for a while until everybody camps and gathers. Then he moved, he said, I will catch up with them. And then he kept saying that, and the shaitan persuaded him until he said that in falat al-rahl, falat al-amr, if he leaves, he cannot catch up with them, no matter what. So then he said that then I started feeling sad, and I look around me and I see only people who are of excuse or people who are hypocrites. And I am going around and very ashamed of myself. Then I saw that there are 2 other companions of the Prophet who are good companions, Hilal ibn Umayyah and Murara ibn al-Rabi', and they said, at least I'm not alone But he started being like that, feeling guilty and feeling bad and feeling embarrassed. Rasulullah stayed for a month there. Can you imagine now, of course, that month, how he spent it? And then when Rasulullah is coming back, the news came that Rasulullah started marching from there. Of course, he sends people to tell the people in Medina what happened and all of that. They're like the mail or the messengers. So he said that now I started feeling scared of Rasulullah. I started, collecting myself and trying to get an excuse. At that time, when Rasulullah was there, he said, what happened to Ka'b ibn Malik? And that's an amazing attribute of Rasulullah. He looked at thousands of people around him, and he points out who's not there. And they said, Ya Rasulullah, we think that he is became very busy with his new clothes and his wealth and all of that. Rasulullah was quiet. So one of the Sahaba said, Ya Rasulullah, ma alimna alayhi illa khayra. We did not know except goodness for him. So Rasulullah left it. And when he came back, then the excuses started happening. And we'll see tomorrow, inshallah, the first thing that happened as a sign of change for Ka'b ibn Malik. Until then, I see you and I leave you, inshallah, within the mercy of Allah and the protection. His protection. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.